girls. Today we are going to be doing our Fundations lesson together. Just as a review for you guys, I thought it would be a good idea to maybe do the whole lesson with you, and parents, it's a good way for you to see how I would do it with them in class. So what we're going to start off with is our drill sounds. Now, with our small sound cards, we are only going to be saying the letter and the sound. We are no longer saying the picture. The only ones that we are saying the letter, the picture, and the sound is our digraphs, since they are very new to us. So let's get started. Repeat after me. A, B, B, C, K, D, D, E, F, F, G, G, H, I, J, J, K, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, Qua, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z, Z. Now let's do our digraphs. SH, ship, sh. WH, whistle, w. CH, chin, ch. CK, sock, k. TH, thumb, th. Very good, boys and girls. Now, what do we call our yellow letters? Very good, consonants. What do we call the pink letters? Fabulous, vowels. How many vowels do we have in our alphabet? Excellent, 5. Can you tell me what they are? Great job. A, E, I, O, and U. And why are vowels so special? You got it. Vowels are special because they make two different sounds. A long vowel sound, which says their name, and a short vowel sound, which says the sound. Excellent job. Now, what is special about a digraph? What is a digraph? Excellent. A digraph is two consonants that are put together and they make one sound. So in a digraph, you will never ever see a vowel. That is why QU is not considered a digraph, because the U is a vowel. So again, a digraph is two consonants that are put together that make one sound. Now, which one of these digraphs here would you only see at the end of a sentence? At the end of a word, I'm sorry. That's right, CK. So CK makes the K sound just like C and just like K. So I had already taught you the trick on what to look for if a word starts with the K sound and to know whether to use C or K. Well, you don't have to worry about using CK in the beginning, because CK is never going to be found in the beginning of a word. So CK is our only digraph that you will not find at the beginning of a word. Our other digraphs, you may find them in the beginning of words or at the end of words. Now, WH is a digraph that also says the same sound as another letter. Can you tell me what letter that is? Very good, W. W makes the sound W, and so does WH. So sometimes that can be a little tricky, but as you practice, you will start to learn which words start with just W and which words start with WH. So what we're going to do now is some word play. So I am going to create a word up here, and I want you at home to see if you can tap it out and blend it. Now remember, when we are reading, we tap and then we blend those sounds together. Okay, so the first word. Now, some of them are going to have digraphs and some of them aren't. Okay, so here's our first word. What word is that? Excellent! The word is duck. So I'm going to tap and blend it, and I want you again to do it at home. So d-a-k, duck. One more time. D-a-k, duck. Beautiful job. Okay. The next word is going to be, this is going to be a nonsense word. So nonsense words are not real words. They're just fun, silly words. What do you think? Excellent. The word is vop. That is definitely not a real word. That is a nonsense word. So let's tap it out and blend it together. Here we go. V-a-p, vop. Again. V-a-p, vop. Very good. Okay, the next word. Try and do this on your own before we do it together. Excellent. The word is rib. So let's do this now together. R-I-B. Rib. One more time. R-I-B. Rib, right? So we all have ribs in our body, right? You can feel them. Okay. I have two more. Okay. Here's our next one. What word do you think that is? Amazing. Path. Excellent. Like I walk on the path in the park. So let's tap and blend this together. Here we go. Path. Excellent. One more time. Path. Very good. All right, we have one more. Okay, now this is going to be a nonsense word again. So remember, nonsense words are not real words. They're just silly words. Try and give it a shot. Very good. The word is wep. It's a silly word, wep. So let's tap and blend it together. Here we go. Wep. Again. Wep. Fantastic job, boys and girls. Excellent. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to have some fun. Now, Mrs. Cecil has some items here that I've put aside. So what I'm going to do is I am going to tap out the sounds of a word. I hope that you guys can see me okay. Okay, I think this is better. I'm going to tap out the sounds of a word. I'm not going to blend it together. You are going to try and say those sounds and figure out what word I am saying. And then I'll see if you're right when I show you the item. Okay, so here we go. The first one. K-up. Can you guess what word that is? K-up. Very good. Cup. Excellent job, right? K-up. Cup. Wonderful. Okay. Next item. Okay. Need to listen to the sounds. Bu-a-k. I'm going to do it again. Bu-a-k. That's a tricky one. Very good. Block. Bu-a-k. Block. Wonderful job. Okay, the next one. Let me see. Okay, I got it. Very good. Chip. It's like this. This is some of Ella's play food. So, chip. Very good, boys and girls. Okay, the next one is b-o-k. One more time. B-o-k. Excellent. Book. One of Ella's little bunny books. Right? B-o-k. Book. Beautiful. Okay, the next one is m-i-n-t. Ooh, that's a tricky one. M-I-N-T. Try to put those sounds together. Excellent. Mint. Mint. M-I-N-T. Mint. Wonderful job. Okay, the next one is bed. You got it. Bed. Here we have Elsa's bed from her castle. Bed. Bed. Excellent. We have two more. Next one is dog. Dog. Very good. Dog. Okay. So I have one of the puppy dog pal dogs. I think this one is Rolly. So let's do it together. Dog. Dog. Excellent. And the last one is cat. Very good. Cat. Let's do it together. Cat. Cat. Wonderful job, boys and girls. Okay, so the next thing we are going to do is we are going to read and write some sentences. So what I need you to do now is to take out your dry erase boards, and I want you to use the side with the smaller lines. And I am going to be dictating a sentence to you. So what that means is I am going to say the words in it, and then we're going to break it down. For each word, we will, if it is a CVC word, we will tap it out, okay? And then you will write the letters that make those sounds. And if it's a sight word, remember, we should know that in our brain. So we're going to write it together, and then we are going to scoop the sentence for some fluency. So the first sentence we are going to do is Jack sat on the dock. Jack sat on the dock. So we're going to start with the first word, which is Jack. Okay? So we're going to tap out the sounds in Jack. Remember, when we are spelling a word, we are not blending it because you're listening for the sounds to write out the word. Only when you're reading are you tapping and blending those sounds and putting them together. So for Jack, here we go. J, A, K. Now, I want you to try and write it on your own as Mrs. Cecil is writing it. And if you make a mistake, it's okay, just fix it. We will do this together as we go along. So, J, right? So I need to remember the rules of a sentence. The first rule in a sentence is you always start with a capital letter, right? And Jack is someone's name, so no matter where that word would be in a sentence, it would always be capital because it is a proper noun. So, Jack, J, J. That's a J sound. So, J, A, and K, K. So this is a little tricky. I'll give you a clue. It's a digraph. Very good, CK. Now, careful when you're doing your letters, making sure that you are writing them on the correct lines. Okay, so this is what it should look like so far. So Jack, now the next word is sat. So what we need to do is we need to take our magic fingers. We need to put it after the word Jack. We're going to keep it there, and we're going to write sat. So let's break down sat. S, s. What letter makes that sound? Very good. S, A, A, T, T, T. Very good. Sat. So Jack sat. Next word is on. On. So that is not one of our trick words, but it's easy to tap out the sounds of it. So, ah, ah, mm. So again, finger space after sat. So ah, ah, oh. My mouth is open with that sound. So it's an N, very good. Okay, so Jack sat on. The next word is the. So the is one of our sight words, so we should know how to spell that. How do we spell the? Excellent, T-H-E. So remember, finger space after on, and then T-H-E for the. It should look like this. Excellent. And the last word is dock. So we are going to tap out the sounds in dock. Here we go. D, A, K. Remember, we are not blending. Okay, so D, D. Remember, finger space after the. D, very good. A, O. And then K, K. So again, I'll give you a clue. It is a digraph. So what digraph makes the K sound? Excellent, CK. Very good. So Jack sat on the dock. Now, what do I need to put at the end of my sentence to make sure that it is complete? It's a telling sentence. Very good, a period. So your sentence should look like this. And do you see how my letters that are skyline letters started on the skyline? My letters that are plain line letters started on the plain line. Okay, make sure you're following that letter formation. It's very, very important. So now what we're going to do is we're going to scoop this sentence. And the reason we scoop our sentences is to help us with fluency when we are reading. So when you are reading, okay, I've told you this numerous times in school when we do our guided reading or when we're reading together in our read-alouds, is you want to sound the way that you speak, right? So you don't want to talk too fast, right? You don't want to read too fast, and you don't want to read too slow. You want to read just right. And you want to pay attention to the punctuation marks that you see, okay? So if it is a question sentence, you want to make it sound like a question, not like you're telling somebody something. Or if you see an exclamation mark, you want to sound like you have a little bit of excitement in your voice. So for this sentence, it would sound like this. Jack sat on the dock. Okay?